After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. The ACC championship is on the line here. It's the LSU Tigers against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Holly Roll joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yo.
Bringing it out, it's Durham.
Nigga, I am still.
Tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll run it to the left. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Can he make it to the marker? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, you know the emotions, Chris, are very high. You're playing for a national championship, and as a quarterback, you go out there the first third down of the game, you want to be able to convert, and here they do it with a run play. That's going to settle everybody down. I expect them to retain some of this momentum after that conversion.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Snags the quick throw. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. The Tigers keep the football on the move. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. They stop him, but it's a first down.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
He's got space, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race, and it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully
Goal number one for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from... He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
It feels like in big games, special teams mistakes are always magnified. And here, after the run, he puts it on the ground. And now it's a turnover, and this offense is going to be right back on the field. And they give their defense no rest after that turnover.
They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll take off from... Loses the football. The scramble is on. He falls in his own fumble. That could have been a huge blow, allowing the touchdown.
Chris, I think this falls under the category of I'd rather be lucky than good. And as a returner, I know he's a good player, but what a lucky bounce right back to him, and he's able to recover his own fumble.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Touchdown, LSU. A huge defensive score.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Play action here on first down. Deep throw across his body to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Now the 40. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
LSU has moved into the red zone. To throw, it's Lewis. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, that is a frustrating situation for a quarterback. Your guy just flat drops it on the outside. Here's what you got to do. You go up to your teammate and you tell him, listen, I'm coming back to you. You got to build his confidence, because no one feels worse than he does at this point.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Touchdown, Tigers. Catch made for the score.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows, it is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He hands it off from the gun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. Will not be brought down. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20. An explosive play for this passing game, and now Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Sellers. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
It's so difficult to try to create yards after the catch when you're in a third and goal situation. This ball really needs to be thrown into the end zone. Look at the tight window. The contact is right there. The timing is perfect. That's a beautiful job by the secondary, but really an ill-advised throw from the quarterback.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Will hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
To the air, it's Lewis. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeps it on the draw.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? At second down, you move the chains. That's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Berry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down play coming up. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Quick throw over the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. That was huge. We talked about the importance of this drive. It's been a struggle fighting from behind in this game, but now to cut into the lead before halftime. How important is that, Joe?
So important. That was a vital drive for this group, for their momentum and for their self-belief. And now they can go in at halftime and make some adjustments. You can take the success of that drive and you can build on it and potentially come out and have much more success in the third quarter and fourth quarter.
Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the wideout goes in motion. Ball handed off. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain. Possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to throw. It's Lewis. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Barry. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
This is a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for them.
The ball is picked off. He could go. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Set to kick this one away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested,
got an opening here. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. And the Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry up.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the gain? But this defensive front seven has got to do something different.
Looking downfield near the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today?
Just a bad mistake, Chris. To start the second half, you want to put together a drive, go down and get points. The coaches talk about the middle 8, last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half as a period that they have to win. This is a huge setback for them. Now, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
To throw, it's Lewis. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side.
Booster! Sweep! Move.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his back. And he throws his third interception of the day. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counterplay, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Pressure is coming. And he stopped after a gain of 3.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Looking to throw. It's Lewis. He flips it to the back across the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? grab behind the line. It's Sperry.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Here we go on fourth down. Breaks it. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU. No chance to catch him there.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll run it here. Fighting him off. Again, ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Tigers. Breaking tackles would not be denied.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
To the air, it's Lewis. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these two-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pressure's on. And he sacks. Huge play with the defense to set up a 3rd and long.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. Receivers are bunched together. Back to pass. It's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LSU. He breaks away for the touchdown.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, our conversation with this defensive group was all about being physical, and they told us that when the quarterback runs, they have to contact him. Well, they're allowing him to just run out of bounds right here. This is clearly not part of the game plan. They need to be more physical when this guy leaves the pocket. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Coming after him. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Pounding away with the run game. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. With the catch, it's Wilson. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Ollie, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. It's a quick grab. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
Gamecocks will spend the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
Chris, this feels like a Steph Curry heat check from the logo. You're up in this game, everything's working. Why not try an onside kick? And bang!
Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This group has been so impressive all day long, built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They've still got one more left to work with. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The offense will stay on the field in this 4th down attempt. Looking for his big tight end. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
They were looking for that last dagger to officially end things, and their defense got to trot on the field, but this thing is over, Chris.
With the game out of reach here, the offense